Hi, this is Chikudun from Dusil Farms. I am bringing you this video as a farmer who's been in the business for 45 years. There are three things you need to succeed in broiler production, just like in most endeavors. The first is passion. You've got to have passion for this business. Passion is what keeps you going when the rough times come. The second thing you need is discipline. You've got to have a plan, and you have to have the discipline to stick to that plan. The third thing you need is knowledge. You've got to be able to learn how the business is done. The best way to acquire knowledge in farming, especially broiler production, is actually to go and work in a farm. There is no substitute for practical experience in the farm. The next best thing is what we're trying to do with videos on social media. But you have to be careful who you're getting your information from, because experiences vary. In furtherance of knowledge, this is one of the series of videos I'll be making to properly help educate ourselves in the areas of broiler production. Success in broiler production requires constant training and retraining. What you used to do 10 years ago does not work today. So you have to keep learning new things. Even though I've been in this business for a long time, I'm still learning new things today. I urge you to subscribe to this video so that anytime I post new information, you'll be one of the first to get it. Also, I encourage you to share with other farmers. We cannot be selfish with knowledge. I'm giving freely of what I have. You should be able to share whatever you have with other farmers. Agriculture is a science. You get out of it what you put in it. If you take care of your birds, you do all the right things, you get a good result. And if you don't, you will not get a good result. Today's topic has to deal with cough and how we deal with cough. Cough in broiler production is a constant. It's something that almost every farmer battles with. And it's something we have to understand what it is and how to deal with it. Most of us do not handle the issue of cough well because we don't understand what it is. Cough is not a disease. Most of us treat cough like a disease. You often hear farmers saying, my birds have cough, I'm going to buy a tylosin-based drug. The truth of the matter is, that is not where your analysis should start from. The first thing you have to find out is what causes cough. There are 5 things that can cause cough. As I said earlier, cough itself is not a disease. It's only a symptom of a disease. So let's talk about the 5 things that can cause cough in your broilers. The first is Newcastle disease. The second is infectious bronchitis. The third is chronic respiratory disease, CRD for short, caused by mycoplasma. The fourth is E. Coli. And the fifth thing that can cause a cough in your broilers are worms. Now, let me say something about people who complain about having cough the first couple of days, maybe first 10 days, 14 days. That is not cough. That's only a reaction to the vaccines they took at the hatchery. You are not supposed to give them any antibiotics or any medication. Simply give them multivites and clean water, give good ventilation, and the cough will disappear in a few days. So what you've got to do when your birds start to cough is to go back and look at your vaccination for Newcastle disease and infectious bronchitis. We have a video on vaccination, but I use Lasota IB because it takes care of those first 2 causes of cough, which is Newcastle disease and Newcastle disease and infectious bronchitis. So if I feel that vaccination didn't go well, or it's been time for the next vaccination, or I think there's conditions that could cause Newcastle to come on, like excessive heat and things like that, I might decide to go and do another vaccination with Lasato IB, but this time instead of giving them by water, I give by eye drop. If you know anything about vaccination, you know that eye drop gives you the quickest action. The birds start to build immunity as soon as they receive the eye drop. When you vaccinate by water, it takes 7 days for them to start building immunity. So if you have a problem like cough, you don't want to wait 7 days. So what I do is I give the vaccination by eye drop so to start taking care of the problem immediately. Now, if after 3 days or 4 days I notice that there's still some coughing, then I might assume that the problem might not be Newcastle or infectious bronchitis. The next thing is for me to assume that the problem is coming from CRD. The problem with CRD is that it does not come alone. Usually, when you have CRD, it comes with E. Coli. So you have both mycoplasma causing CRD and causing cough, and you have E. Coli causing cough. So what I do is I have to treat both of them at the same time. So you have to get your tylosin-based drug, and you get your antibiotics to treat E. Coli. And once you treat both of them, I guarantee you 100% that if it's not Newcastle disease and it's not infectious bronchitis, it's most likely going to be CRD and E. coli. And if you give this treatment, that problem will resolve. That's how you deal with cough. Now, I have to warn you that there are a lot of things that you have to get right in order to not have cough. One is do not use lantern when you do brooding, because lantern produces a lot of carbon monoxide. The second is maintain good litter. Nothing helps you more than maintaining good litter, because bad litter gives a lot of ammonia. Ammonia irritates your birds, causing the cough and irritation. Not only that, bad litter also gives rise to infections. It also gives rise to heat. Gives your birds a lot of heat stress because of the ammonia coming from the litter. Give clean water. So these are the 3 basic things you have to do. And also maintain proper ventilation. Because if the space is not well ventilated, you're going to have a lot of respiratory problems. If you have enjoyed this video and you gain knowledge from this video, kindly subscribe and share. Thank you. Check out our other videos.